Hey everyone, Hunky here back with another Hunky's Pokemon Platinum Adventure episode. On the last episode, we came to, well, explore Home a bit more thoroughly than usual. And in doing so, it ends it off to the gym and defeated Fantina. With a damn, Baneri. Anyway, in this episode, we are now setting off onto Route 209. Fought this guy off screen by accident. Didn't really mean to accidentally, just ran in front of him, so. Whatever. Did some grinding, a little bit of grinding, as you may have seen. Baneri evolved into a Lopunny. And over here we get a Great Ball. Damn! Okay, so over here, I think this isn't actually a... No, it isn't. This guy will give you the Good Rod, which is slightly better than the old rod. No, I'm good. Anyway, there are some joggers here, jogging about, in case you didn't realize. I mean, that's what joggers do, right? Well, anyway, they can only be fought in the morning, and it's, well, not morning, it's 10 to 6 in the evening, so, yeah. Anyway, we do, however, have a double battle coming up now. Huzzah! Over here, we get a Hyper Potion. And I'm pretty sure there's something back here, but we don't have the necessary materials to get there. We need to, like, craft a boat or something, and that takes, like, 3 planks of wood. We're fine, obviously. And I missed out on that, getting that Pikachu. Ah! In this little crater here, you get an Ether. And heading back towards that Pikachu, I wonder if we can sneak up behind it. Maybe we can. Yeah, gotcha. What? It talks? What? That's done weaving around. Here, there is a broken, crumbling tower made of stone. There seems to be a spot that would be a perfect fit for the odd keystone. Would you like to use the odd keystone? The stone tower has been restored. Hallowed tower is written on it. And yeah, this is essentially your way of receiving a Spiritomb in this game, because, well, the process of doing it is very irritating. From what I recall, you have to obviously place the odd keystone into this tower, and then you have to go underground and then meet up with like 100 different people or something. Or you have to keep going back under and then back up top again, or some sort of crap. I don't know. I don't have friends, so that just won't work. Anyway, trainer tip. You may register one of the key items in your bag for instant use. Simply press Y to use the registered item instantly. Oh, you mean like this? Yeah. Of course, if we use our bike, we can get up this slim hill, or we could go around in the grass, but anyway, through here, and you have to pull off some awesome bike skills, which I have. Sweet. And over here in the corner, you can pick up a calcium. Ah, nuts. Damn you! Okay, and here we have another trainer to fight. Say, honey, where'd you come from? What kind of Pokémon are you with? If I remember correctly, back in Diamond she had about 5 bit-offs. Bitch. There's a tree down there, so I would need to get my damn bit-off out of the PC anyway to pick that up. Which is pretty awesome because we're actually close to the next town. But we just have one more battle to do and then we'll head to Solaceon town. Okay, so now I just have to make the ultimate sacrifice of who I'm going to put in the PC just to get a bit of out briefly, but by the way, familiar face, whoa, I balls that up, okay, yahoo, hey Platinum, I got something cool, I'll show you as a special favor. Huh, what's this all about? I got some seals, but I've got to put them on. Oh right, yeah, it was because I was in the ruins here are cool, you don't have to check it out. I even found a hidden machine. It was the fog. Anyway, I'll bow you another time. See ya. Thanks, Bear. But he's not Barry in this game. It's fucking Pearl. Okay, so first off, there are a few things you can do here in Solaceon Town. Like, you get your usual Pokemon Mart over here. Next to the Pokemon server, we have the Pokemon News Press. Which is still here since it was still what it is since Diamond and Pearl. Basically, you talk to this guy, and basically, each day he'll ask to see a certain Pokemon. Conveniently enough, he's asking for Togepi, which I have, because that's what hatched from the egg Cynthia gives you. So I guess I'll show that to him as well, but that means I have to go back to the freaking PC again. I'll do it in just a second, hang on, I want to leave Solaceon. Yeah, we just got here, but I already want to leave. Over here we have the Lost Tower, which I'll explore later. But first, let's just cut down this tree. And earlier, in a previous episode, I said, by the way, you get Team 47 Stillwing. Speaking of teams, earlier I told you that I was going to do some sort of way of getting a really useful item requiring a team that we obtained back in Eternia City. If you remember, behind the Eterna's Galactic Building, there was a tree cut down, and you go there, you pick up a TM for Thief. Now, Thief basically is a dark type move, and it does some reasonable damage, I would guess. But a secondary effect is that if the foe is holding an item and you're not holding an item, then you can in turn steal that item from the foe, which is what I was trying to do back with Fantina's Miss Magius. Is it Miss Magius or Miss Trevis? I don't know, anyway. Because it was holding a citrus berry, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna steal it. But no, Miss Magius, Miss Trevis, Miss whatever decides to screw everything up. Anyway, the reason for this is because on Route 209, and I'm pretty sure Route 210, which is north, there is a 5% chance of encountering a Chansey. Now, Chanseys are renowned in the games because they have a shit ton of HP. I mean, by the time you get around, like, given its evolved form, Blissfini, and like being at level 100, I'm pretty sure it would have about 600 HP. Yeah, that's like twice as much as any normal Pokemon. Oh, that's right, I got a freaking bit of out front. Well, Staravia did me a favor. Oh, and I can't escape anyway, because, you know, that makes sense! Anyway, so there is a 5% chance of running into a Chansey in this route. Chances are okay, but I don't really see much need for them, as pretty much their attacks and whatnot do kind of suck, and they're just good for being giant tanks, but anyway, besides the point. Now, Chansey's, as you see here, I need to switch to Bladorus briefly, because Chansey's have, because as you know, Pokemon sometimes have the ability to hold items, clearly, and in doing so, like, for instance, like, B-Barrels tend to have, like, hold Oran Berries and whatnot, so, but anyway, Chansey's have a 50% chance of holding an Oval Berry, which is what we just stole from this Chansey. Oval Stones, I can't remember what they do, but I'm pretty sure it's just useless, and because I end up stealing a lot of Oval Berries, I just end up selling them, so, anyway, so they have a 50% chance of holding that, but, on top of that, they have a 5% chance of holding a Lucky Egg, which, if you're not familiar with Lucky Eggs, basically, they give a little bit of boost to your experience, as if, like, the Pokemon was traded over. Which is also pretty awesome if you give it to a traded Pokemon, because, well, right there, you would have even more experience, so I like the use of the Lucky Egg. I mean, I like to get that little bit more experience and grind up my team easily, but, so yeah, so on top of the fact that Chanseys are there's a 5% chance of finding Chanseys to begin with, on top of that, there's a 5% chance of them actually having a Lucky Egg. But when I was doing the trailer run, as I keep putting it, of Platinum, which, if I should explain, I was playing Platinum, obviously, and I was just playing Platinum for fun, and kind of actually planning out what my team was gonna be from then, so, and then obviously I thought, you know, I'll record this for a trailer, so I deemed it the trailer run. Anyway, during that trailer run, before it became the trailer run, I, actually managed to pick up 2 Lucky Eggs. Yeah, would you believe it? It took me a good couple of hours, because, like I said, Chansey's 5% chance of finding, and even on top of that, 5% chances of them even holding a Lucky Egg, which is like, I don't know, wouldn't that be like, I don't know, that'd be like 1 in 1,000% of them, of coming across those. I don't know, I was just bullshitting. Anyway, so yeah, like I was saying, so yeah, I managed to pick up 2 Lucky Eggs. Picked up quite a few bits of Oval Stone, but that's beside the point. And yeah, so that was pretty lucky. Obviously, damn. Obviously, I was contemplating, like, should I pick up 2 Lucky Eggs? Because, you know, there is the occasion of, like, running into, like, double battles, so, you know, it's good that way around, I guess, but, I don't really see it to be that useful having 2, as it might take ages, because as you can see right now, it is taking quite some time just to run into another Chansey, so, anyway, so, yeah, so I'm gonna do that afterwards, after finishing off this episode. I'm just gonna keep roaming around until I find one, and hopefully it gives me a Lucky Egg straight away. So, but, yeah, as we've proven before, especially with Bladorus here, and, you know, Sykes back in Emerald, Karma likes to screw me. And I guess Pokemon White in general, because of how well that series has gone with audio problems and whatnot, but, anyway. So that's pretty much the tactic. It's not the greatest tactic in the world, but it's the only one that's obviously useful for picking up some Lucky Eggs. Because in this generation, this is the only way you can obtain them. Because obviously in 5th gen, freaking Professor Juniper gives you a Lucky Egg at one point, so yeah, so this is really the only way in which you can obtain some. Anyway, I really want to end off this episode soon, because I kind of need to pee now. So anyway, back here in Solaceon Town, just gonna keep roaming around a bit. Also gotta get Togepi out, so I'll do that now. Okay, so yeah. So yeah, this place basically, so like I said, if you can't show them, then obviously they're like, oh no. But anyway, thanks, let me get a closer look, I see, right. That's it. Thank you, I can write a great article now. This is for your trouble. It's not much, but thanks. And we obtain some luxury bowls, which pretty much serve the purpose. Oh, and we get some heart scales as well. Goddamn. Well, I guess because it's a Togepi, but I don't know. I didn't really remember that before. Him doing that, but okay. So yeah, it gives you some luxury bowls, which basically have the same catch rate as Pokeballs, but with the added effect that they make Pokemon more friendly, which, you know, if I had caught Baneri in that, then that could have also helped make it become a lot bunny a lot sooner. Anyway. So, over here you have your typical daycare. As you know, in every generation there has been a daycare center in which you can drop off your Pokemon. The daycare in this game is slightly different from Diamond and Pearl, with the added difference of some stuff. Like, over there's a drinking bucket thing for the Pokemon, and a little tunnel for Baneri to keep going in and out of. So, oh, and another one over there. You can also pick up an app within... Actually, there are two apps you can pick up in Solaceon Town. The first one is in here. If you drop off a Pokemon, which I'm going to do now, I'm going to drop off this Togepi, because I don't really need that much use for it in this game. I liked using it in Soul Silver, but... Anyway, if you leave and come straight back into the daycare anyway, as you can see, a guy will appear here now. And he will give you the Poketouch app, the Daycare Checker, which basically means that you can check on what level the Pokemon are at, and if an egg has dropped off, because as you know, Pokemon of different genders and whatnot have, like, a chance of breeding a little baby. Well, not always a baby. Anyway, I'm pretty sure if you talk to this guy, he will give you your other Poketouch app, the Pokemon History, which isn't really all that useful. It just kind of shows you, like, the last 30 Pokemon you caught or evolved. So, I guess if you want to do that. Anyway, we're just checking this last house, which isn't much useful. They just talk about how eggs appear in the daycare center. Or, yeah, daycare center. They say no one has ever seen a Pokemon actually lay an egg, so it hasn't been proven that Pokemon actually lay eggs. Well, what do you think happens then? Do you think the freaking Pokemon egg fairy drops them off? Whatever. Anyway, this is probably going to be a short episode. I mean, you know, shorter than what I usually upload, because I really kind of need to pee, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So anyway, in the next episode, we're going to explore the ruins in which Pearl, there we go, Pearl told us about over here, and hopefully I should have a lucky egg by then. But anyway, really gotta go. Really gotta pee, and I gotta pick up my Pokemon from the Pokemon Center that I dropped off.